Did you catch it? No. Oh, we have some sort of sound now. Hold on.
Facing the right field by Elkert. Pitch hitting for Garlock, number 11, Seth Elkert.
Yeah, I think we are. Nobody's in there, though. I think we're...
Ouch.
Move shingle. No.
Forward. Bad read. They sit up the middle for Elkert, but Elkert cut down at second. Center fielder to second baseman for the second out of the inning. Now batting. Center fielder number 7, Cam Garlock.
Well, we have some. It's coming through. I think it's coming through the camera. Coming from the camera? I think so.
That's called a fielder's choice or a single and an out. I feel like it's a fielder's choice. Elkert steals second on the pitch.
So we've got what we have. It's not great, but it's running.
Hey guys, so we're hot now. It's coming probably through the laptop or the camera.
It's coming through the camera, so anything said can be heard.
Share it on Facebook.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Tag me, tag Woodley Benton Baseball, tag
Yep.
Woodley Benton Baseball Classic 2025.
Tag them all.
Tag away.
Tag. Run.
Base hit to right field by Garlock. That will bring home Elkert. First run of the inning, 9th of the ball game for the Eagles. Now batting, second baseman, number 9, Connor Arnold. Garlock steals second on the pitch.
Is there a mercy rule in baseball?
I don't know. I'm really surprised he's still running. Yeah, 10 after 5. So that's the winning run.
So he's the winning run.
Yeah, this guy that's on this game. Huh? Just in time to start the streak.
Right.
We'll roll to third. Throws on to first. Nice stretch. Got him. Ground ball to the third baseman. Throws over to the third and final of the inning. Eagles strike for 1 run on 3 hits. And after 5 complete, they lead 9-0.
Oh, hit again. There you go. Good work. I can't figure out where's the computer. I'm going to figure that thing out too. I'm not. That's the problem. Clearly, that's the issue. Right out here is that I'm not.
We need a scapegoat though.
I will wear that badge without it. That's not a problem. All right.
Who's in center field? Can you guys give me a number?
9.
Crawford. Who's in right field? 8.
8.
Defensive changes for the Eagles. Trevin Lee moves from first base to the mound. Cam Garlock from center field to first base. And into play right field number 8, Jake Elker.
What's the last one? Liberty Benton baseball class of something? Class of 20? 2020.
Second Liberty Benton baseball.
I got them already.
I know, but just keep typing Liberty Benton baseball, it'll come up. Liberty Benton baseball class of 2025.
That's good. Good. Okay, whole room is hot. What could go wrong?
Now batting for the Pirates in the top of the 6th, number 8, Eachus. Go back in.
Yeah. And for those of you who are joining the live stream, although there's no one there yet, so I won't say that part yet. This is ball 2 or ball 1?
Ball 2.
Ball 2. 2-0 count here to Eachus. And he had ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop fields, throws, and yeah, is that Link?
This is Garlock.
Eachus grounds out. Hiss to Garlock. Now batting. Number 1. Number 24. Is that right? I'll have him. He's up there. And I'll get him on this. Is it front reach or front reach?
All right, for those on the live stream, anybody there?
Not yet. Not yet. We're working on it.
21.
The count is 1-1. I don't know. I wasn't watching. That's a strike. He'll show the count. He's pretty good about that. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 pitch is lifted in the air. And in this wind, that could be danger. It was up against the wall. Fred Ritz running in the second base with a double. Fred Ritz doubles to left field. Now batting. Number 21, Jacob Granger. Or just Granger. Well, you know, I it's what I do.
So nice.
I'm a very nice person. You know, that's what everybody says about John, about how sweet and nice he is. Oh, there's a runner coming in. Who's that? What's the number? Anybody? I don't know. Can you see that? Who's on second base? The runner? No.
I can't tell.
Ground ball. Hiss to Garlock?
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry. Granger grounds out. Hiss to Garlock. 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. Now batting. Number 6, Landon Worcester. I can't tell that.
See that?
If it's running, I have no idea.
Yeah. All right, we got one on the live stream, so
Welcome, and thank you for being patient with us.
thanks for being patient, as John said.
Sorry. Wow, the pitch runner advanced to third base.
Those just tuning into the live stream after we figured out some technical challenges, welcome. The Eagles are leading 9-0. It's the top of the 6th. Bluffton with their biggest threat so far as they got a runner now on third. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Lead is now your pitcher, third pitcher of the ball game. And the Eagles struck for 7 runs in the 4th inning to blow this game wide open on a windy day here at Liberty Benton High School. That pitch high and inside, 2-1 to count. Again, runner at third, 2 balls, 1 strike, leave on the mound, 2 down in the inning. Slow roll to the shortstop. Hiss grabs it, throws on to first. Garlock cannot come up with it, and a run will score.
Error on the play. Frederick scores. First run of the inning, first run of the game for Bluffton.
But I tell you, Garlock's going to be really disappointed in himself for not being able to scoop that one. Fairly routine scoop. He hasn't played first all year, though, so a little rusty, obviously, as the runner is going. Garlock throws on to Arnold at second, and he's in there safely. Stolen base.
Stolen base, Worcester. Now batting, number 20, Jepson.
So Bluffton scratches across their first run of the ball game. They trail 9-1 here, top of the 6th. Windy Liberty Benton High School. As Lee delivers that one low in the dirt. Nice knockdown there by Leak Garlock. Is the sound coming off the camera likely?
It is coming off the camera.
Okay. So you might get a little bit of feedback here. Might not be as clear as normal. It's certainly a windy day, some wind whipping through the press box as well. That pitch on the outside corner, that's in for a strike.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Our scoreboard operator too quick on the action there, flipping that one up as a ball. Angrily corrected by the umpire there. Swing and a miss. He goes down on strikes.
Jepson strikes out 10 the inning. At the end of 5.5, it is 9-1 Eagles.
So Bluffton strikes for 1 run on 1 hit. Big double to the fence actually there by the pitcher, 24, Fred Ritz, and he came around to score on the error on Garlock. And Eagles are going to come to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th, looking to scratch across 2 to end this ball game. Again, thanks to you for tuning in. All kinds of trouble here so far this year with the live stream, and sound has been our biggest issue. Connections are also a challenge, so we apologize for that. We're going to do some troubleshooting maybe this afternoon to see if we can get that all worked out, work the kinks out. But in the interim, our pseudo tech guy does it all. John O'Donnell, who's also on the call here with me, got his laptop up and running, so we appreciate that. So we can at least bring you the end of the action, try to summarize what happened here in the ball game. Liberty Benton struck for the first run of the game in the first inning as Garlock had a single. Lincoln Garlock had a single. His brother walked, and then Link came around to score on an infield ground out by Connor Arnold for the first run. Then we went a couple zeros there as we entered the bottom of the 4th. Eagles still leading 1-0. They scratched 7 runs across in a big inning. Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Eagles, the designated hitter, number 12, Zach Elkert.
No, it's my fault. Again, we are working out a lot of kinks here, and sound is coming through a microphone that might be a little hard to hear, but want to thank everybody for tuning in. And I notice we got a couple likes as we've gotten this up and running. So again, as Jason said, we will troubleshoot this and get this better. But thank you for joining us. And the first pitch of the at-bat is low, ball 1.
See, RJ Coldren is on deck, the senior. So Liberty Benton's got a lot of guys into this ball game. Jake Elkert came in to pinch hit. Seth Elkert came in to pinch hit. RJ Coldren going to be pinch hitting for Connor Hiss here as well, as we are in the bottom of the 6th. Liberty Benton leading 9-1 versus Bluffton. Lifted high and out of play.
And that is approximately ball 84 that has hit the cornfield so far in these first 3 home games. So
Elkert so far today, 1 for 3 in the ball game, had a triple, and drove in a run in that big 4th inning. Swings hard and rips that one deep and foul into the softball field. Wow.
That might have hit my truck. That was hit really hard, and that's exactly what I've been talking about all year with Seth. He is going to hit that field house. We were talking about that as we were trying to get the equipment running. He's going to hit that field house before the season's over.
Change up there. It comes in at 55 mile an hour. He's still way ahead of it. Couldn't wait up, but did foul it off. Stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great fielding job there by the third base coach, running in and cutting off the third baseman. Good job.
Elkert coming into the game today at batting .273, slugging, leading the team in slugging at .545. And he gets hits, their extra basemen. Elkert down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Now batting pinch hitter number 4, R.J. Coldren. As far as I can tell, this is Coldren's First at bat of the season, fouls that one off. Let's see if I can double check the stats officially. He's played in 2 games, both as a pinch hitter. He's scored twice in both those games, but has not had an official at bat yet on the season. So first official at bat possible, as the first one is fouled off down the first base line for strike 1. Jam shot there, fouled that one off. He's battling, coming in hacking, which is what I like to see when we've got guys that come off the bench. Speaking of guys coming off the bench, number 24, Connor Bush, in the on-deck circle as a pinch hitter. So, Coach Rader doing a great job here unloading the bench in this game.
Yeah, emptying the bench as we hit the Final Four season. We'll mix our metaphors. Emptying the bench here for the Liberty Benton Eagles, and that's good to see, right? You want these kids to get their swings and see what they got.
Absolutely. As the pitch comes in here, 1 ball, 2 strikes, swing, and Coldren gets just a piece of it, fouls it off, staying alive. Coldren, a senior, great wrestling season, 4-time and only 4-time BBC conference champion his weight class this year. Great wrestling career, great golf career. And finish off his high school career. He looks that one deep into left field. Left fielder's on a run. That's over his head. Coldren's going around first. That's Speedy Coldren. Heading in easily to second. He'll be held there by Coach Rader. R.J. Coldren with the double to deep left field. Now batting pinch hitter, number 24, Connor Bush.
And we haven't had a chance to talk about it because we've been fighting with the sound all day, but the wind has been very gusty, and that helped that ball as it was hitting the left field right into that jet stream and up against the wall, the 315 sign, and the Lone Depot sponsorship sign as well. This ball's lined down the third base line. That'll be extra bases. Coldren rounds third, is held up. And Bush will hold up at first base.
Base hit to left field by Bush, puts runners at the corner. Still 1 down. Pinch runner coming into the ballgame. Correction. Crawford being re-entered in the ballgame for Bush. Now batting for the Eagles, number 2, third baseman Mason Mod.
Catcher for Bluffton giving the signals here is what they're going to do. If Crawford takes off, it looks like they will throw to second. Based on the signals that we saw, we'll see if that's true.
There goes Crawford. He's running. Throw is to the second baseman who cuts it off in front of the bag. Crawford steals second on the pitch. So the game-winning run now standing at second as if Liberty Benton could go up by 10 if Crawford's able to reach. Mod in the game is 1 for 3 with a single. He's scored a run. There's a shot to the third baseman. Gets underneath his glove. Here comes Crawford. He's trying to catch Coldren. Coldren's going to score. Crawford's going to score. That should be your ball game, although he almost missed home plate. See if he goes back to get it. Base hit to left field by Mod. That brings home Coldren and Crawford, and that's your ball game. The Eagles score 2 in the inning and take the victory 11-1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Liberty Benton Athletic Department thanks you for attending this morning's game and braving the elements. Drive safely on your way home. Best of luck to both teams the rest of the way. Again, thanks for attending this beautiful day here at Liberty Benton High School. Have a great weekend. Drive home safely. As always, go Eagles and good night. Ricardo. Do some summary here for the people that will really need to tune in.
If you can hear us over the windstorm, look. Yeah, why don't we close that window if you guys can? Maybe you push from the bottom there, or just do that. Yeah, I want to thank first of all, thank the scoreboard operators as they do a great job every game. So thank them. And yeah, to summarize, this was a great game for Liberty Benton. It seems that third, fourth inning is really when they turn it on. Second time through the lineups, we've talked about it all season so far. Great adjustments at the plate, and you got to give Coach Rader a lot of that credit, and the hitting coaches and everybody. I mean, it's amazing in the third and fourth inning how effective Liberty Benton has been this season, and they stay undefeated. And again, I think the real key to the success of this team is their aggressive attitude on the base pass, and they continue to do that. Really, just a whole complete game. And really impressive. So we'll see how it goes. And the next home game is Monday, I believe. And we'll see if we can keep it running.
Oh, it's raining. Man, the rain is opening up. Holy smokes. Just got that one in.
Well, and that's why we started at 9 instead of 11, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hot here real quick. Couple final stats for this morning's game. Winning pitcher was the starter, Braden Wages, who went 3 innings complete, giving up just 1 hit. He stranded 2 runners, walked 3, but struck out 5 for the victory. Getting the save for the Eagles, Trevin Lieb. He went 1 inning, gave up 1 unearned run and 1 hit, also struck out a batter for the save. Again, the victory to Braden Wages. The loss goes to Bogart. Gave up 6 runs on 6 hits in 3 2/3 innings. He stranded 4, struck out 2, walked 5. Again, the Eagles victorious today, 11-1, just before the rain comes down. So, some of you still tuning in. The rain did come in here. Liberty Mountain, big inning there. I got player of the game, John, for me. I'm going Cam Garlock. Cam was 2 for 2, ultimately on base all 4 times as he walked twice. He scored once and had 3 RBIs in the ball game. Big game today for Cam Garlock, although I'm sure he's going to be frustrated with the fact that he didn't come up with that ball in the 5th inning, the one in the 3rd from Hiss. That I think definitely was an error on him, so I guess he kicking himself on that. But all in all, I got Cam Garlock as my player's game.
Yeah, I can't argue that. I still think, I tend to give the pitchers a little bit of respect here. Braden Wages, starting his first game of the year, he was a little uneven for sure. You mentioned the 3 walks, but the 5 strikeouts and the win. I think he's my player of the game, and we'll see, if he can continue to build on his success today.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go down here real quick. I'll go through the 4th inning just to recap for the Eagles. Connor Hiss started off the inning. He had a single. Ashton Crawford flew out to the 3rd baseman, and then the gates were opened as Maude had a single up the middle. Lee draws a walk to load the bases, and Stansberry got a walk that drove in a run. Blake Garlock, surprisingly, he struck out to be at 2 outs, so the Eagles only had 2 runs in. But then they kept striking as Cam Garlock had a base hit. That drove in 2, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Connor Arnold, he drew a walk. That loaded the bases again. Zach Elkert hit a triple. That drove in 2 runs. Actually, Cam Garlock, I think, scored on a pass ball, and Arnold scored on Elkert's triple. So Elkert, again, counting on or adding to his strong team-leading slugging percentage. Continuing on, Hiss that had a single, and Crawford then flew out, or also had a single, and then Maude flew out to left field to end the inning. The Eagles struck 7 big runs there. They tack on 1 in the 5th, and then 2 in the 6th to finish this game off again. Just before the heavens opened up in rain, the rain is gone now, but the wind certainly is not as. Oh, they went down to take down. You can see the flag just blew away. So they took down the flag. So we're good there. It's like, yeah, how hard is the flag blow? But it's gone. They took it down. It preserved the flag. So good for them. John, any closing comments here?
No.
Thank the viewers for tuning in. We're going to work on some of this.
Yeah, I want to thank the viewers for tuning in. We've struggled with the live stream, so we will get that fixed. But Rick Ridley, just a complete effort from the Eagles, and what a great start to the season. Technology issues aside, it's been great to see this team play so well, from Trevin Lieb's walk-off on Thursday to dominant performance today. So looking forward to Monday, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Liberty Mountain's going to host on Monday a BBC matchup, first BBC game of the season as Van Buren comes to town at 5 o'clock. We expect certainly a big crowd for that one. Always a battle with Van Buren. Let's see what the Monday forecast shows for us right now. Of course,
tornadoes.
Rain. It is 64 degrees. It'll be 75 on Wednesday. Wow. But the long homestand here for the Eagles will continue as they host Van Buren. So we're going to sign off on behalf of my co-host, John O'Donnell, and today our IT technician that got us up and running. We certainly appreciate all his efforts. I'm Jason Broming signing off saying good night, go Eagles, and good night, Ricardo.